Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and everybody knows the guy next to me, the monstrous Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Shaq, let's talk about one of your old teams, the Los Angeles Lakers. To be a genuine contender, what do they have to do?
Well, Ernie, it's going to take some time to happen. Good thing for them is they've always found ways to bring in the big stars. They're willing to do whatever it takes, and they're always a threat to be dominant. But it could be a decade before they win in the West again.
You know, one of the guys that will be in a Laker uniform this season, Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin, great passer. Kobe's going to love him. Kobe gets to run the floor. Jeremy Lin will find him, and will make the right play each and every time.
Just about time to tip this bad boy off. Here's Kevin Harlan.
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At guard, number 10, 6'3", Santa Claus, Steve.
It's the NBA's most storied rivalry. Tonight in Los Angeles, the Lakers face those old familiar foes, the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at Boston, they lost at Brooklyn their last game.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Clark.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. The forwards, Jeff Green and Jared Sullinger. And it's Olynyk in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here is Young. Goes up the baseline. Green with the block. Rondo with it. Guarded now by Nash. Rondo kicks to Green. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Green's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Celtics. Now Nash.
You know, Boston has shown they're a team that's not afraid to make a deal with one of their stars if they think it's going to benefit the team. And quite often, those deals have worked out for them.
That's good.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Outside Rondo. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And it's Green, missing.
As you said with Boston, it's an attitude that most teams would like to have, but many just can't really stomach the idea of parting with an all-star. Celtics have shown they can do that. That's good, unselfish play there because his shot was tougher. Instead, he went to his teammate.
Rondo dishes to Green. Outside Rondo. Green passes to Sullinger. to the inside and stolen by Nash. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Well, for the Celtics, it's worked out quite a bit in the franchise's history, from getting guys like Parrish to making the moves for Kevin Garnett when he was there.
And, you know, it might result in some hard transition years like this one, but there is a reason why the Celtics are never out of it for too long, and doing whatever it takes to improve the team is part of the history of that franchise.
Here's Young, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Nash kicks to Ford. Goes back up. Boozer, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Rondo with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Outside Rondo. Dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Bradley. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Bradley's got his first basket of the night.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Nash kicks to Bryant. And there's the pass to Young. Bryant drives in. And he drops that one in.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Kobe Bryant last season selected by the fans as an all-star starter, but due to injury was unable to participate. That robbed him of the record for consecutive all-star appearances, which would have been 16 for him.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Big Red's checked in for the Beast. Hill comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nash. And a new group in for the Celtics. Brandon Bass is checked in for Jared Sullinger. Turner comes in for Green. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Kobe Bryant, 4th in career scoring.
Well, with the chance this season, if he stays healthy, to pass MJ, Michael Jordan, for 3rd all-time. What an accomplishment that would be for Kobe.
Now Smart, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Big Red. 8 points his last outing. Misses from close range.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
There's 1:34 left to play here in the first. On the wing, Thornton, defended by Lin. Shoots from the baseline. Thornton, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Young dishes to Bryant. Great touch on the 16-footer. Kobe's got 6.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Lin with the steal. Now in transition, it's Lin. Here we go. Turner against Young. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him. Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He had some huge nights.
And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Henry's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Wallace is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Smart kicks to Thornton. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the boards.
Now here is Hill. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. A second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
And the first one drops. And the Lakers making a change here. Both free throws good from Hill. Six seconds left in the first quarter. Thornton for 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, up 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Next Wednesday, November 5th, Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. Live from AT&T Center, Hoops Action.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
And so it's Boston with it. 7-point differential. We've got Xavier Henry. Jeremy Lin is out there with Nash. Then it's Randall. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Well, Jared Sullinger grew up with the game. His father was a demanding high school coach, and the word is that Jared was actually doing footwork drills at the age of 2. Shooting regulation free throws by 3. You see how strong he is, and he's got a great IQ and skill for the game.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Jared Sullinger has developed some very thick skin during his time in the league. Sullinger said, because I had Satch Sullinger as a coach. So I learned early that it's not how loud he's saying it, it's what he's saying. I was blessed to have an angry coach. It's very hard to get into Jared's head, guys.
It is indeed. Thank you, Doris. Now here's Rondo, following the miss by Julius Randle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Julius Randle picks one up. And Sullinger's father coaching him to a state title his junior season at Northland High School.
Yeah, Satch, one of the outstanding high school coaches in the state of Ohio, enjoying retirement now. And, you know, the season prior to that, they'd been eliminated from the playoffs after his father, Satch, sat Jared down for failing to turn in a school assignment. He was sending Jared a message, no shortcuts, athletically or academically. Message was received.
Absolutely. Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Jeremy Lin. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Gerald Wallace undergoing knee and ankle surgeries in an early end to last season. For a player so dependent on his athleticism, it'll be interesting to see how he does coming back now at the age of 32.
Nash drives in. Good.
He's got a nice soft touch with that floater and used it beautifully right there.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. And Wallace last season battling Gamelin on a rebuilding Celtics team.
Yeah, it was an interesting attempt at a fit for Wallace. I mean, the team was going young and he's near the tail end of his career, so it's not ideal for him or the team, but nonetheless, he's always been a pro that works extremely hard and brings value wherever he's been.
Olenek, he's checked in for Boston. Sullinger, a screen on Nash. Rondo passes to Green. Green left side. Here's Sullinger. Kicks it out to Bradley. That is good. Here's Nash. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Kicks to Kobe. Boozer with the screen for Bryant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He was more of a loner. As his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
First free throw is good.
And Kobe Bryant, I think we've noticed, becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming and authentic. And I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And I find it to be kind of refreshing and a good thing.
Big Red's checked in for Turner. And Kobe drops them both. And Kobe, Steve, one of the most intense competitors the league has seen. Sometimes that intensity, though, can rub teammates the wrong way.
Well, the great ones always challenge their teammates to be at their best, and sometimes, it can go overboard. I think the challenge for Kobe is to figure out, his new teammates, what makes them tick, and make sure he pushes the right buttons.
That drops. 6 points for Avery Bradley. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Nash kicks to Boozer. Pulls up. Rebound, Boston. Sullinger's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Rondo dishes to Sullinger. Back to Rondo. Sullinger passes to Rondo. The feed to Bradley. Shot clock at 5. Left side, Bradley. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Kobe. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Bryant is doubled. Here's Boozer. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
Well, head coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics is coaching a much different game in the pros than we see in college. A lot of differences, but if anybody can make that transition, I really think he's certainly the guy that could. He's bright, he's hard-working, he communicates well, he's innovative, showed that innovativeness at the college level. So I think he's got all of the ingredients to become a college coach who is successful as an NBA coach.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. When former college coach Brad Stevens came in to coach the Boston Celtics, some worried that he'd have a tough time winning over headstrong point guard Rajon Rondo. But the two hit it off. Rondo said they become best friends, adding, "We talk every day. We laugh and joke. He has my full support. I'm behind him 100%. Kevin?
Rondo keeping an open mind and making himself accountable to Stevens' vision, Doris. Thanks. And Coach Stevens, analytically minded, Butler had a full-time statistician as one of his assistants.
Yeah, very new school in his approach. You might expect that from such a young guy, still in his 30s. Of course, he also needs to connect with his players. And he's doing well. Despite the losses, the players really enjoyed playing for Stevens, and I think he's going to be an excellent coach. And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. The Beast, he's checked in for Big Red. Hill comes in for Carlos Boozer. Nick Young's checked in for Xavier Henry. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kobe.
Well, a tough season for Steve Nash last year. Injuries limiting him to only a few games. And now in his 40s, it's looking like this might be his last go-round.
Now here's Smart. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Wallace, and it's sent back by Hill. Lin against Thornton. Lin kicks it over to Nash. Lin dishes to Ford. Los Angeles with another miss. And for Steve Nash, the last couple seasons, issues with his hip, hamstring, a fractured leg, and then nerve damage. It's been tough sledding.
Yeah, it really has been, and it's a product of a long Hall of Fame career, and the body inevitably starts to wear down. I mean, it's tough, but I understand his motivation to finish his career on his terms, especially after all the work he's put in to get him back on the court. But sometimes the storybook ending you desire just doesn't come to be.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Boston. Leaps for it, and stolen by Thornton. The finish, here's Turner. Can't hit it to fall. And we're through two here and a good one. Lakers lead by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Carlos Boozer. And Carlos, this is a game that's had some back and forth. Does their approach require adjustments?
Yeah, they're a great team. I mean, we came out great in the first 5-6 minutes. They came back, and then we fought back. We didn't hold our head. We were very resilient. So we're going to keep fighting to the end.
Carlos, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Celtics trail by 4. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. The speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's Rondo. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bradley. And it's off from three-point range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
The drive by Bryant. Nice job coming off that screen. Bryant's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Sullinger. And Olynyk kicks to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his third assist on the night.
Rajon Rondo, one of the NBA's elite playmakers. He's led the league in assists per game twice in the last 3 seasons. Great at keeping his dribble alive and forcing the defense to react.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now a timeout called by Boston. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question.
Right.
I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah,
Gotta love it.
And here is Sullinger following Jeff Green's 3. 6 on the shot clock. Sullinger passes to Bradley. From about 19 feet, can't hit. Good work defensively by Kobe.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
Boozer dishes to Nash. Boozer kicks it over to Nash. Here's Ford. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Outside Rondo. Bradley drives in. Rondo kicks to Bradley. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Here's Rondo after the basket by the Lakers. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Now here's Nash. He's got 5. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And that night, guys, they didn't resemble the team we're used to seeing, either as individuals or as a unit.
Steve, I thought there was really a lack of leadership. Nobody really gathered the team and tried to rally them. And sometimes you have to do that with your body language and your voice. To me, that was the most disappointing thing about the loss.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Big Red's checked in for the Beast. Randall comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Henry in for Nash. Now, here is Young. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In third, the Lakers.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Green. Bradley kicks to Green. He feeds it to Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. And here's the fast break. Kobe Bryant leading the way. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market, and it's one of the top 2 markets in the country. And it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. So that gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
And he knocks down the first one. Evan Turner to start last season, a feature offensive player, Steve, for the rebuilding 76ers.
Oh, yeah, Andre Iguodala and Drew Holiday traded away in consecutive seasons. So Turner's numbers went up with the team struggling, but you know, he didn't seem very happy about the roster changes because, boy, they were losing night in and night out.
That one is no good.
And Turner traded from the Sixers to the Pacers at the deadline. That was a change not only in role, but also in record, going from one of the league's worst teams to one of its best, and from a starting role to one as a reserve. Not the easiest of adjustments, but I thought Turner handled himself well.
Here's Big Red. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And defensively, they're starting to look for answers because ever since halftime, they've been disjointed out there.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside Rondo. Turner against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And for Turner now in a new situation, the former #2 overall pick, weathering criticism in Philadelphia. Can he realize the potential that saw him so highly regarded coming into the league? We'll see.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Now here's Lynn. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Nick Young, the bucket on the assist by Lynn. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
Looks to me like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field before the break.
Yeah, well, they managed to hold down the fort defensively, and now their offense is finally starting to kick into groove.
Smart passes to Turner. Thornton against Bryant. Thornton no good.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's tipped and stolen by Thornton. To the paint. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Turner's checked in for the Lakers. Hill comes in for Randall.
Brandon Bass now in his 10th season out of LSU. Pick and pop, power forward. That mid-range shot is a strength of his game, and he's really improved defensively the last couple of years as well.
And Bass is much more of an offensive-minded big man. At 6'8", he's not a big-time defender or rebounder. His job really is to space the floor and put points on the board.
And that one's good.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Now here's Thornton. The dish to Smart. Back to Thornton. Shot clock at 6. Fades. And finished off by Bass.
Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers on top, up by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Next Friday, November 7th, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics. Live from Boston. You don't want to miss it.
And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Here is Nash. Hill is out there with Young. Then it's the Beast. Then it's Nash. And it's Lynn in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Lynn. Young in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Smart. Sullinger a screen on Nash. Sullinger with a screen for Smart. On the wing, Thornton. There's the triple. That's good. Thornton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics.
Perfect screen there. Set him up. Nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Nash dishes to Lynn. Feeds to Hill. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 6 points for Hill.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Now here's Smart. Sullinger. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Boozer, he's checked in for Hill. The Celtics also changing it up. Avery Bradley comes in for Marcus Thornton. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Smart.
Well, Jared Sullinger slipped in the 2012 draft over concerns about his back. He ended up missing the latter half of that rookie season when he had to have back surgery. Despite his health issues, when he's been on the court, he's shown a lot of promise.
Boozer kicks to Young. Passes it to Nash. 5 to shoot. Inside runner. Again, the Lakers.
Now, you got to like the way they've come out here in the second half. They're starting to knock down shots with regularity.
Yeah, and any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it usually means you're moving the ball, you're getting good looks on the shots you want. And I think they just got to continue to play smart and play together just like they've been doing to keep the lead.
And Sullinger with a ground-bound game. Even before his back troubles, his game is based on strength and skill.
Yeah, no question. He's got that wide frame, able to carve out space inside. You know, he's a good rebounder. He's got a soft touch. Boston really tried to help him become a three-point shooter as well last year. So he's slowly expanding his game.
Now here's Lynn. Here's Young. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Nash, the pass to Lynn. Boozer a screen on Green. And Young kicks it over to Nash. Releases from the wing and drills it. Nash has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Bradley. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Nash dishes to Boozer. Young outside. Sullinger against Ford. Rebounded by the Celtics. Green's got his third rebound tonight. Bradley drives in. Rondo against Len. Uncovered. And that one goes long.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
He dishes it to Boozer. Back to Lynn. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Both free throws good from Lynn.
Boy, still waiting for the first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Kobe's checked in for the Lakers. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Here's Rondo. Boston, no good that time either.
I don't like throwing up long-range threes at this point. You've got to get better looks to try to close this gap.
Nash the pass to Bryant. He kicks to Boozer. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Guys, this is the second season since the league returned to a 2-2-1-1-1 finals format. It was a unanimous decision at the time, and I haven't sensed any regrets. The feeling was, and continues to be, that the top seed deserves to have Game 5 at home.
That's good from Boozer. And now with Clark, every NBA team flying charter flights, travel much less of a concern with that 2-2-1-1-1 format.
Yeah, and I like that. I like the fact we went back to that. It makes a lot of sense in this day and age, and you don't give an advantage or disadvantage to either team. So very good to go back to that. And with the league showing a willingness to increase travel a little bit for the good of the game, it makes you wonder if you'll see a top 16 interconference playoffs. Again, I've already voiced I'm not in favor of that, but I think it's something that has been discussed at least a little bit. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Lakers leading by 10. Nash kicks to Young. Dishes to Bryant. Nash the pass to Ford. Outside for Kobe. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. That's tipped. Olynyk with the steal. Floats a runner. The shot by Rondo is no good.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebound.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, going through the motions as it appears. It'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And looking at the arc of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year, so This will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series against the Celtics.
You always need role players to step up and help, and that was the case here as everything was working for Kobe Bryant. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 10. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Well, they can game plan all they want, but there's not enough time left for them to come back and win this game.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what they think they're going to pull off here.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Turner's checked in for the Beast. Randall comes in for Carlos Boozer. Johnson, he's checked in for Young. And it's Henry in for Steve Nash. They get it back. And here is Henry. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Kobe, tell us about the mindset of this team tonight and what you hope to accomplish.
Just come out and play well, just play with a lot of energy, execute well, read the defense well, and make unnecessary cuts.
Talent and execution. Kobe, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Kobe Bryant.